Hey, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Sorry we had a little bit of technical difficulty, but today we're going to be doing an analysis on everything. The market has just crashed, very big crash for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, decent dip, but Bitcoin has pretty much corrected about 11% from the top, 12%. We'll let the live stream start up, give it a couple minutes, and then we'll go ahead and start. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys would give the video / live stream a thumbs up. Happy to have you all here. We're going to be doing an analysis of the coins that you want, so you can put your coins in the chat, but we're first going to do our major analysis, and then we're going to work our way down to all coins that you guys want to see today. Let me know if you guys hear the sound. How is the sound today? Is it good? Can you guys hear me clear? Is there any echo, or are we good today? Awesome. Let me know where you guys are from today. Where are we from? Good afternoon, Alki. How you doing, man? We got Mom Marley in the house, Lathan, Alex, Mood Swing, Jose, Ricardo, Craig, Taylor, Ad, Latifichier, Shane, Edgar, Mood Swing, The Living Monk. What's going on, brother? Peter, how are you, man? We have Chris in the house, Dustin. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you all. All right, so where are we from? All right, so we have Shane, he's from LA. We got Orlando in the house, Maryland, New York City, Jersey, CI, North Carolina, Mexico, Ohio, Washington, Zimbabwe, Georgia, Netherlands, Orlando, Detroit. Okay. So right now I have a long position open up on Bitcoin. I'm going to attempt a long here and see if I can catch a bounce. We might go lower, but I think we're going to bounce a bit. And this stream is sponsored by Blowfin. It's a platform that I trade on. You can trade Bitcoin up to 150x leverage and a whole bunch of other altcoins. All those new altcoins that you guys love, they have them available here, and they have the cheapest fees. So definitely want to check them out. I'll give you guys the link for that. We're going to be giving away $100 to someone who opens up a Blowfin account. And all you have to do is post your UID in the chat. So you come to the top right corner. You're going to see your picture, your username, and you're going to see UID. Go ahead and copy that and put that in the chat. me give you guys the link. I have a whole bunch of special bonuses. If you guys use the link, you'll be able to get into that. So we have Anaheim, Colombia, New York, Chicago, UK in the house, Malta. Hey, how's it going? From Malta. All right. So what we can see here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Bitcoin has a very important level. You see this red line here? This is a major resistance level for Bitcoin. And this is approximately $48,000. We can see on the weekly time frame this huge wick, which is very bearish. If we flip it upside down, this would be something you really want to see to go long here, to get long exposure. So I think that we have topped out locally. And I did put my plans on Twitter way before this even happened. Go to my Twitter, I'll show you. Make sure you guys are following my Twitter at MilesGInvest. But my plan was that we would get a pump. This one Bitcoin is 43,000. That we would pump into the ETF. We get ETF news. We pump up to around this level, to around 48,000, and then we're gonna get a correction probably between 25 and 32,000, 34,000, somewhere there, and then that's gonna be the bottom, and then we're gonna take off. We're gonna have the new leg in the bull market to make new all-time highs, and then you could see. I'm thinking that we're possibly going to top out around 85 to 95,000 as a super low conservative estimate. So Bitcoin has rejected very, very strongly. Very strongly to that. And I'm thinking that we will probably end up finding support around this $40,000 level. I do think that we're going to have to see how the market plays out, whether we start to bounce up and make new highs again, or are we going to start a correction? Are we going to start a corrective phase? Because the market has been up only for however long. Look at, if we go to the daily time frame, we can see that Bitcoin has been up only since August, for the most part, since August, especially October. It ended up being the truth. So we've just been going up and up and up without any major or severe correction, right? No major correction yet. I mean, this is not a major correction. This is not a major correction. These are pullbacks, part of the uptrend. A major correction is going to be, 30%, 30, 40%, which from our current level, we'll actually count it from the peak. 20% is going to put us at 38,000. 30% correction is going to put us at 34,000. And then if we come back to this level here, we're looking at maybe a 36% correction. I think we're going to come back down to here, this $32,000 level, somewhere in this region. I think that that's where we're going to go. Now, it's not going to be overnight. This could happen really fast, but I think it's going to take time. It's certainly going to take time. The market has been hyped up and pushed up based on hype for very long. We've been pushed up on hype for very long. And what now, since all the hype is basically over with these ETFs, is Bitcoin should start to kind of consolidate and cool down. Bitcoin's going to probably cool down. People are taking profits. But we need to be patient. We need to be patient. This is not the time to buy, in my opinion. I think we need to wait for these bigger pullbacks for Bitcoin and spot. And if Bitcoin does continue to correct lower, we will probably see altcoins correct lower as well. However, altcoins are actually holding up much better than Bitcoin right now, especially Ethereum. You're seeing Ethereum outperform the market. The reason for that is because now people are anticipating an Ethereum ETF. But if the market is now going to enter into a corrective phase where people are going to take profits and we're going to get a quick correction, then I'm confident that we are going to see lower prices over the next week, the next couple weeks. And if we get a very big flush with altcoins, like I'm not looking to buy Bitcoin spot personally, but when Bitcoin finds support, that's when I'm going to be looking to get involved into altcoins, but I want altcoins to flush. We want a big flush. Remember how we had the flush this week This was no, this was January 3rd, so this was last week. We got that big flush on Ethereum. We got that big flush with, like, you know, Matic. A lot of altcoins got that big flush. We could start to be seeing a downtrend now. I mean, if we look at Matic, a lot of coins are moving like Matic, you know, altcoins. We're getting lower highs here. We're getting lower highs. If we take a look, other than, sorry, Bitcoin and Ethereum, I mean, like XRP, we're getting lower highs, right? Here's the high there, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So on a lower time frame, we are in a downtrend with a lot of altcoins. A lot of altcoins like Dogecoin kind of topped out a little bit. But we also at the same time could be finding support where we could get this reversal of this downtrend and start to make our leg up here soon. So we're really close to a big move in my opinion. And a lot of altcoins, yes, they already have corrected. A lot of altcoins have corrected big. So while Bitcoin maybe has now corrected, it might go a little bit lower. And if it consolidates and Bitcoin dominance continues to go lower, then we could get some type of alt season, especially if Bitcoin can hold up. And Bitcoin, you know, not crash, and it can kind of consolidate and hold strong. We're seeing, look at this, Bitcoin dominance, head and shoulders on Bitcoin dominance. So now altcoin dominance is obviously rising with Ethereum and a lot of altcoins making gains today. Ever since the Bitcoin ETF approval, Bitcoin dominance has gone down. Hey Dylan, how's it going, man? Ben, how's it going? I think we got some UIDs in the chat. But this is the altcoin market cap. If we take a look at the weekly time frame, this is bullish. This is good news. Look at the altcoin market cap. It's broken out. Confirm the breakout, and I think we might chop a little bit here, but we're gonna get another leg here soon in the altcoin market. It could take a month, a couple of months, but we're gonna get it, and that's soon. A couple of months is soon. It's not always has to be today, tomorrow, next week. But what I'm personally waiting for is one more big flush in altcoins. One more big flush in altcoins, and that's gonna be my entry. That's gonna be my entry. We take a look at total 3. We're getting the same exact thing. Altcoins have broken out of this resistance, this bear market, and we are holding above, retesting that support. So altcoins are at an overall, they're at a good support level right now. We could flush down further, but everything really depends on Bitcoin. It's been a very volatile week to say the least. It's been a very volatile week to say the least. A lot of events happening this week, CPI, PPI, inflation data, the Bitcoin approval, the Bitcoin fake news approval. It's been very, very volatile. So the market needs to calm down. It needs to settle before anyone can really have a clear direction on where we are likely going. But we can understand and presume that after such a big rejection here, that at some point this weekend, some point very soon, maybe today or probably this weekend, Bitcoin is going to bounce, whether it goes a little bit lower, which from our current levels, we're looking at a 6% correction. It's pretty big. We could go a little bit lower before Bitcoin truly finds support. When Bitcoin does find support, which we're probably going to find support here, we're currently finding support here. At this level here, we're finding support right now. I don't know if it's going to hold. We might sweep it, meaning that there's a lot of stop losses here. They might sweep the level, then break it back above, and then get a move up. We might get that. And then Bitcoin might find support there. But if Bitcoin breaks down under this support, we're probably going to come down to here, 42,000. And then the next level, if that doesn't hold, then we are looking at 40,000. So let me adjust this here. But I'm expecting Bitcoin to give us some type of small bounce in this region. We might go a little bit lower, but I'm expecting a bounce. I'm personally long. It's underwater at the moment. Just attempting my first long of the day. And I'm hoping that Bitcoin's going to bounce. We take a look at Ethereum. This is a very important level for Ethereum, which it looks like Ethereum is losing the level at the moment. It's really trying hard to fight to hold this level. If Ethereum loses this level, which it probably will, there is a whole bunch of inefficiency in here that Ethereum will likely fill, and we might continue going down. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Once all this selling stops, we're going to have to see how the market reacts. Whether the market is going to keep selling off, which is going to be a very bearish indication, or whether the market starts to bounce up and make new highs. So we're going to have to see what the market does. I would probably expect, based on, you know, we just gone through a major bullish event. That was a buy the rumor, sell the news event. I would expect and anticipate more selling personally. My professional opinion, I think we're going lower. I do think we're going lower, but we will find support eventually, relatively soon. You know, the next couple of days, the next week, we will probably find support and get a really big bounce. I don't know if it's going to make a new high or it's going to make a lower high. I don't know what it's going to do, but I think we are going to go lower. Whether we bounce up right now, I still think we're going a little bit lower. And so happy to have everybody here. If you guys love crypto, make sure you smash up the like button and share this live stream with a friend or family member. We can see that Algosniper gave us a sell alert at the very top before this big crash and gave us a buy alert before the big pump. You guys can try Algosniper today for $1 at algosniper.com. This thing is amazing. You need to learn how to use it. It's an incredible tool that will help you to visually understand and see the trend, when to get in and out of things. It's an amazing tool that I designed and developed, and you guys will really benefit off using it. It calls a lot of really good altcoins in a bull market before they take off. Like for instance, if we take a look at Solana, we go to the daily time frame, we get a buy alert at $19, and you could have rode this thing all the way up to 120 bucks. So in a bull market or a bearish market, when we're in a trending environment, this indicator is amazing. You guys need to check it out for sure. All right. Let's take a look at the open interest. Let's see how that's looking. Wow, look at this. Wow, the open interest, guys, this is insane. So the open interest, look at this. This crazy spike in open interest. This is a 13% spike in open interest. That's 20,000 Bitcoins have been opened here. These people could be shorting. I think they're probably shorting because we're seeing the price come down and open interest is going up. So what's going to happen now? There's a lot of leverage in this move here. There's a lot of leverage. So we could get a short squeeze, a crazy short squeeze near these levels here. We can get a very crazy short squeeze. That is absolutely insane. Take a look at Ethereum. We're seeing a lot of long positions are closing out. But Bitcoin, a lot of people are shorting Bitcoin right now. That is that is not normal. To see a huge spike in open interest like that, a lot of people are shorting, and guess what? It continues to go up. It continues to go up. But I think Bitcoin is going to get a little bit of a bounce. We got a tiny one here, which was about 1.5%. I'm looking for like a move up to here, something like that. And then I'm going to exit my long position, which is underwater about 3%. So underwater about 3%, which is 0.3% because I'm using 10x leverage. All right. How about XRP? Okay. So XRP pumped all the way to nearly 63 cents this past week, which was good. We had a big crash. We regained this support so far, which is good. We want XRP to hold up above here. That's going to be good. But you guys need to watch my latest video on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe, watch my latest video, give a thumbs up. But my latest video, I talk about XRP and a couple of things that are happening with XRP that's going to make the price go crazy. And the first thing is that they're going to be settling with the SEC around April, hopefully sooner. And that's going to skyrocket the price to at least $1. In addition to that, Ripple is a company of XRP. If you didn't know, they're likely to IPO right after that. So that's going to be another major boost for XRP. There's a whole bunch of incredible things that are happening for XRP, but those are two things in the next coming months. So 57 cents for me, long-term is a steal. Long-term 57 cents is a absolute steal. I'm really confident that XRP is going to get to $3 this year. By Christmas, I think we will get to $3. Especially, you know, we have the halving around the corner in April for Bitcoin, which creates a supply shock for Bitcoin. So yes, Bitcoin is kind of correcting down now, but we just hit almost $50,000. And I'm confident that Bitcoin is going to make new highs this year. Bitcoin's going to do this. And guess what happens when Bitcoin does that? Everything is going to be double or tripled, especially altcoins of what they are now, right? And we've seen that. Bitcoin moved about 100%. Some altcoins did 10x, 5x, 3x. And a lot of people are wondering why is the price going down? Well, people are taking profits. You have to understand the market is just pumped up so much because of hype. And guess what? Now the hype event is done. So the market will sell off. Naturally, the market will sell off. So the NASDAQ is bullish. The dollar is at 102 right now. That's good for cryptos. Gold is going up again. Silver is consolidating. S&P 500 is holding up very strong. The stock market, everything is strong right now. That's what we want to see. All right, let's do some coins that you guys want to talk about. Shiba Inu. Okay, Shiba Inu. Had this picture up here for a while. Shiba Inu is not really moving much, right? It has not moved much. And that's okay. That's okay. But if we count the bottom from June to the top, it moved 120%. That's a pretty good move. That's not bad. A 2x is not bad. But look at this pattern here. Look at this pattern. Shiba Inu is breaking out of the pattern. A lot of coins may look dead before they make a huge move. And it's pretty much every single coin that I've seen the past several months. I see this same type of pattern set up. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. We're going to buy so much at this point. And then the next day, you know, these coins will pump up 30, 40%. It's like, oh, I wanted to buy that coin. But I think Shiba Inu will, at some point in the bull run, get a leg like that. Get a move up. There is a massive community with Shiba Inu. But the hype is not there yet. Because everything is focused on Bitcoin, Ethereum right now. And retail investors, they're not really here like they were when Shiba Inu was pumping. And what's it going to take for retail investors to come back? Well, when Bitcoin and coins are just making 20, 30% gains, 50% gains, and we're in a really strong bull market, that's when they come. That's when they come. And one of the first coins they're going to buy, you know what it is? Shiba. DOGECOIN. DOGECOIN did a good recovery this week. DOGECOIN bounced up about 20% this week. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for DOGECOIN. DOGECOIN's in a very similar situation. Look, we have that break out of that huge bearish pattern. Even here. It's breaking out. Optimism, OP. Let's talk about it. And this coin's up big today too. Let me type it up here. Look at this coin, guys. This is insane. This coin is up, only up 3x actually. This is a good project from what I hear. A lot of people love this coin. It's at resistance right now. It's at resistance. If you wanted to get into a long position, I wouldn't buy now. I would personally wait for a flush. Remember, flushes always come in a bull market. They're always going to come. And when the market flushes, it looks like it's going to crash and go to zero, right? Every single time. It's scary. But those are the times you have to buy. Those are the times you have to buy. If you see a flush on altcoins, 30%, 40%, buy it. Buy it. But they have to be a good coin. They have to be a good project that makes big gains. There's a lot of volume. Especially like Solana. I mean, like, let me give you an example. If we go to Solana here. Okay, look. So Solana crashes 30%. Guess what happens? If you just buy anywhere over here, 30%, it bounces up 24%. Boom, 24%. You can do that in a couple of days, maybe a week. Take profits and move on. Let me show you Chainlink. Like, look, from top to bottom, 30%. Look at what it does. It bounces up 26%. In this type of market, we are in a bull market. We're in a bullish market. When there is a 20, 30%, 40% crash, buy spot. If it's a good project, you believe in it, buy it then. You don't have to wait for levels. You don't have to wait for nothing. This strategy will do really, really well. I promise you. But let's go back to OP. What are the next levels for OP? So OP is in price discovery at the moment. If we break above here, and we can hold, we will likely see a similar move. From this leg right here, we'll probably see a similar move. So I think the next major breakout, we're going to come to around like the $6 level. Which over time, yes, we might crash or correct. But in the course of the next year as a bullish coin, we're in a bull market. Coins are going to keep pushing higher. Bear markets only last about a year, 2 years. We were in the longest bear market ever. Guess what happens after bull markets? Bull markets last 2-3 years. Sometimes. From there to there, you're looking at a 50% move. When it comes to altcoins, there's a couple of strategies that you can do. One is that I like to particular implement. You buy an altcoin, it goes up 100%. You pull out your initial investment and you let the rest ride out. When you feel that the market is beginning to top out and you know you're already up 5x, 10x, those are good times to take a huge chunk of profits and sit in cash and wait for a big crash or correction. Lower prices, and then you get back in. So OP is very OP right now. It's OP. Someone was talking about INJ. This is another extremely bullish coin. It's up like 10x. It's insane. That's insane. Okay, this is the market cap. Here we go. Like, this is absolutely insane. From January of last year, 4,000%, 40x. That's just incredible. This thing will probably top. I would not buy here. This isn't a massive premium and price discovery. Like let me show you something. Like, look at Bitcoin. Just take a look at Bitcoin. What happens when you see a coin pump up and look crazy, just like INJ? What happens? We will probably get that correction, man. we will probably get a correction. So I would wait for $18. We will probably at some point, maybe not. At some point, we will get $18. It could take a while, 6 months, a year. I don't know, maybe a week. But for INJ, it's a very, very bullish coin. It's one of the most bullish coins ever. I would look for something around there. Minimum, I would look for $29. From a current level, we're looking at a 20% correction from the top, very top. That puts us at a 36% correction. That is a very good discount. 30%, 36%, 40%, 30 to 40% is a really good time to buy altcoins when they crash. But we have to be in a bull market. We are in a bull market, so there you go. So I am in a long position here. I'm going to be looking for about a 1 to 2% move. You guys can trade and follow this trade over on Blowfin. I'm confident that this will profit. I'm not looking for anything crazy. I look for my 1 to 2% moves every day, which is about $1,000. Sometimes I make 3 to 4,000 a day, and then I take profits. And if you guys want to follow my signals, just join my Patreon. I post signals exactly when I'm getting in and out of the market. I rarely lose trades. I do lose trades, but I rarely lose them, and you guys can follow them over in the Patreon. In the Patreon, we bought Ethereum at $1,600 just a couple months ago. My people had got in an Ethereum at $1,600. We bought the very, 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 very bottom. People in the Patreon, they also got into Dogecoin when it was 2 cents. I had people, literally hundreds of thousands of people, buy Dogecoin at 2 cents. And I told them to take profits around 69, 70 cents. I had so many people on my Patreon that they invested, you know, a couple $1,000s. They were up hundreds of thousands, $40,000. Some people were up like 800,000. And they were like, hey, what should I do? What should I do? And I told them, I begged them, like, bro, please take profits. Please, 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 please take profits. And there were so many people, they're like, no, man, I'm holding to $1 or I'm holding to this. I'm just going to keep holding. Sucks, man. Some people did listen, though. Some people did listen. Okay, let's take a look at Myro. Man, I wanted to buy this coin, but I was just kind of done buying meme coins for the most part. I don't know if it's necessarily a meme coin. Oh my gosh, it's up 28% today. This is insane. Look at this recovery. So while the market crashed and corrected, this thing bounced up 12%. This is a really bullish coin. People were begging me to buy this coin at the bottom. Dang, this thing is up 7x. 7x. This is amazing. This is a very bullish coin. I have no idea where this thing is going, but it looks very bullish. But remember, after massive 7x gains, guys, there's going to be big crashes. Big crashes for sure. Look at Dog with Hat. This thing, the market crashed on the 8th and it bounced up 4x. Would have loved to get involved in this coin. But these are meme coins. Meme coins, you're more likely to lose than not. You're better off sticking with blue chips, like good cryptos, good projects that are not going to be rug pulls. Yeah, I'll take a look at 88 for you. Just give me 1 second. All right, we're back in business. All right. So I'm giving away $100 away to someone that opens up a Blowfin account. Use the link that's posted in the chat right now. All you have to do is open up an account on Bluefin. It's the cheapest fees on any crypto trading platform, by the way. And you can get up to $2,000 and free bonuses by using the platform, trading on it, and depositing money on the platform. Just post your UID when you make the account and post it in the chat. Okay, so let's take a look at Cardano. What's going on with Cardano? I do hold a little bit of Cardano. Wow. Cardano is looking good. Cardano is looking good, but something I want to warn you about is we are forming lower highs. We're forming lower highs. We were forming lower highs here, but now we're starting to form higher highs. So we could have a potential break in bearish market structure here. And we might see another leg up. Certainly possible. But it really depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs to find support. Bitcoin needs to bounce up from here. If we can get a nice bounce today, which I think we will probably get, we might end up sweeping these lows and then coming up. But I think we'll find support. I think we're done crashing. A lot of volume does pour in around 2 p.m., which is now 2 to 3 p.m. A lot of volume does come in. Then we have 3 to 4 p.m., which is power hour, where we do see kind of a reversal in the market at times. So if the move in the morning for the New York session was like a move down, we might see after lunch and Euro close in the afternoon, we might see a reversal. So Ethereum is finding support. Ethereum is finding support. We might get a decent bounce here. It's already bounced up about 1%. This looks pretty solid for a bounce. Do I think ETH will go back down to 1600 again? Wow, that would be a really big crash. 40% correction? I don't know about that. I don't know about in this bull market, but it really depends and see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin corrects big, it's certainly possible. But if it does happen, that's where I would certainly want to load up on spot. Big Curb, what is the ticker symbol for that? All right, so let's look at the bullish scenario for Cardano. The next major resistance for Cardano is going to be 90 cents. That's going to be the next major resistance for Cardano. We measure this leg here. Yeah, I think around 90 cents is probably going to be like the next leg. We get a big pump in altcoins, we might find resistance there. I'm probably correct around that level. I think Cardano gets back to $1 this year. But it can take time. It can take time. We might correct for a couple of months. Then we have the halving. And then we go up only for many more months. I think XRP will get to $3 this bull run. Doge Elon. Okay, let's check it out. So Doge Elon bounced about 18% this week with the crash. That's not bad. But it looks pretty similar to like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. I'm probably not interested in it at this moment. It's just forming lower highs. There's like super low volume. But a lot of these coins that look dead, remember when the bull market starts and retail investors start coming in, it's at a huge discount. We might see some price action. I mean, let me show you. This is what bull market looks like. Huge moves like this. You know, that's a bull market. We're going to have another bull market. Like this is like, look, it barely moved. This will probably bounce up in the bull market. At least 1 or 2x probably. Rock the dog. XYO. Okay, I'll take a look at XYO. Then we'll take a look at Algorand. And this thing really sold off. It was 8 cents. Now it's 0.005. Gone down about 93%. We are certainly at support. Beautiful support. Then we have some more support, which is now resistance. You want to see it break back above, which probably is not going to be too difficult. But I'm going to put my alarm on this one, actually. This looks really good. Thanks for pointing this one out. But if it can break back above here, we get some volume. I think we definitely can see a nice move up. V-Chain. And then let's take a look at Bonk. Somebody asked about Bonk before that. Then Algorand. So Bonk, I'm currently holding spot. I'm holding spot around here. So I'm down about 30%. 25%. I'm still waiting on Bonk to make a Bonk. I think Bonk is going to make some type of lower high, like a big pump, at least. And in the bull market, you know, if we have Solana, this is like a blue chip meme coin for Solana. You know, we have to understand and think, not in the context of like, okay, what's going to happen right now, next week. But like if Solana gets to $500 or $400 in the bull run, this coin will probably be one of the bigger gainers, you know? And we might think, oh my gosh, this thing is so much down. But in like the next year, we come take a look at it. It's like way up here. It's like, oh my gosh, I remember I was thinking that I should sell Bonk or it's not going to do anything. And now look where it's at. I should have held it. I think Bonk will be one of those coins. Bonk will be kind of like a Dogecoin of Solana. So XRP is still defending support. I'm waiting for this next move up. It's just been consolidating since November. It pumped up because people were thinking they were going to settle with the SEC and it crashed down. And now it's just consolidating. So what happens after every single pump and consolidation, a big move? Look at this. Pumps up, consolidates. Oh, it's so boring. Boom, big move. So we're going to get a big move soon. Yes, we might correct a little bit lower, but we're going to get a leg up. XRP is going to get a leg up because we have the XRP ETF announcement likely to happen soon as well. And that's going to really shoot up the price. Caspa, yeah, I think Caspa is kind of capped. This thing made a huge move, like a massive move. We'll have to see though. We'll have to see. Look at all these coins that made these huge moves. Guess what they're doing? They're breaking down, consolidating, not moving much. And then now other coins are making the big moves. Let's go to Algorand. Algorand is a very bullish coin. It's a great coin. Oh, where are we? Okay. It does look like a head and shoulders, but it's at support. I would love to see it come down here to 15 cents. I would love to be a buyer at 15 cents. Do I think we're gonna go to the back to the bear market prices? No, I don't. I'll be right back, guys. Give me about 5 minutes or less. So Bitcoin is still selling. Ethereum is certainly struggling here. Ethereum needs to hold up for altcoins. If Ethereum can hold up here, and yeah, it might dip a little bit, it might come down, but if Ethereum can hold this support, I think altcoins will pump this weekend. I think right now, yeah, it's a good time to buy XRP for the long term. If you are long-term minded, investment minded. If you're looking to trade it, I think in the short term, we could probably see lower prices. But at any moment, they're going to announce a settlement with the SEC, and it's going to go to $1.20. And at that point, you're trying to wait for a 10%, 20% correction, and the market goes up 100%. You're never going to get back down in those levels. That's the chance you take when it comes to some long-term investments. Helium is flying. Let's take a look. Wow, look at this. Let's take a look at the... Man, this coin is really doing good. November 2023. And we missed this coin. I missed it. Up 6x. Nobody even talks about this. This coin is going insane. It's just recovered this week alone. Remember how we had a crash? Wow, went down 50%. Jeez. It's already bounced up 70%. This is insane. But look, if you were using Algosniper, you would have got in. It would have told you when to get in, and then it tells you to sell and take profits. So you could have sold, caught a 40% move down, now buy the dip. You guys need to try this thing. There's a whole bunch of indicators on here with it too. Especially this momentum indicator is amazing. We have two momentum indicators. We have this momentum, and then we have this one. I love this. It's really cool because it starts to show you when the momentum is dying out. Like if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we come to the momentum here. We see what the momentum is doing. The red signals are like bearish signals. The green signals are bullish. But look, the momentum dies off and then it flips darker green. And then look, it calls out the top. It gives you a warning of the top way before it happens. And it's also going to do the same as like a bottom. So like, look, we can see it's still crashing down, but we're forming lower highs. So it's like a bullish divergence. So a bullish divergence here. And then it starts to flip green momentum. That's your signal to get in. And then you have the buy alert and all these other things. And it's going to give you further confirmation and confluence. But you guys can try it today for free. Or basically $1. Algosniper.com. Now in the 15-minute, we're starting to see momentum come up for Bitcoin. Another cool thing to pay attention to is these dots, the red and green dots. They're really helpful to help you understand the trend and the strength of the trend. So when it's bearish, when you be shorting, you want to have red dots, you want to have the red band. But when the market starts to reverse, you're going to get these green dots that are going to start to appear. And then boom, it gets a reversal. And before the market crashes, look, you get this huge crash over here. You get these red dots and then it crashes. And look it, here's another example. It's crashing, going down, you have red dots. At the bottom, you're gonna see a green dot and a whole succession of green dots, and then you catch the bottom. Really cool. So Bitcoin's starting to bounce up a little bit. It works in all time frames, by the way. All right. Our long is about to come back into profits. Okay, let's take a look at ICP. Yeah, I'm holding ICP from $9. Hopefully we catch a bottom here. But the trend is still very... Sorry about that. The trend is still very strong on the uptrend. See how we have this green band? It will act as support. It'll act as support. Once this thing flips, then it's obviously going to be bearish. See how the momentum is starting to come up? Green. The lows are getting higher. That's what I love about this indicator. If you guys love crypto, make sure you smash up the like button. I'm really happy to have you all here. Just hang out with me while I trade. When do we know that the correction is over? I guess when we start pumping and making new highs, basically. But there is not much buying pressure for Bitcoin at the moment. It's all subject to change. I'm just wondering if Bitcoin's going to move lower before it goes higher, or if we're actually going to bounce from here. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How are you? So what we're seeing here is the open interest going up and the price going down. That means a lot of people shorted, and they're continuing to open shorts. So I think we're going to get a big short squeeze. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to make a post on Twitter. Hey Jason, how's it going? Are we rich yet? We are pre-rich. DOGECOIN, how's it looking? Crash coming soon? We're pretty much crashed today already. Dogecoin's bouncing up a little bit. All coins are starting to bounce up. Look at Ethereum. It's finding support. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if we're going to actually bounce here, but we'll see. Thoughts on Ethereum Classic? I think we're going to get the Ethereum ETF first. I think they already did the application a couple months back, so it'd probably be likely first and then XRP. Thoughts on Ethereum Classic? Man, this thing just ran up so much. This is a very bullish coin. Now it's correcting. Hopefully it finds support and makes a new high. Okay, so we're back to profits. So up about 40 bucks. Hopefully this can be 1,000 in the next hour so I can buy myself lunch. Holly X, I'll type it in. Okay. Can I confirm the Head and Shoulders 1 hour, 4 hour? Oh wow. I don't even know what this thing is. But yeah, that's right. There is an inverse Head and Shoulders. Might get a bounce here. We have key support here. Certainly want it to hold up above here. If it can continue to do that, we should get another move up. As long as Bitcoin behaves, right? So I'm giving away $100 if you post your UID in the chat. We will sort through the winners. But all you have to do is open up an account here in Blowfin. Let me post. Let me post the link for you guys. Well, this is the link to the platform that you want to trade on. This is trusted, secure. It's where I personally trade. You guys need to check it out. They're giving away $100 away for free by opening up an account today. You guys have to post your UID in the chat, and then up to $2,000 in free bonuses that you can achieve today. But if you guys want to have access to my trade signals, profitable trade signals every single week guaranteed, join the Patreon. The link is right there. We also do spot buying, so not only future signals, we buy spot, we're up profits. We bought Ethereum at 1600. You got into XRP at like 30 cents. If you guys want to try Algosniper, it's only $1 today. So Bitcoin, 43,700. Ethereum. I wanted to buy this. I didn't. So we're up 150 bucks right now. Okay. Vitalik has a cat. So yeah, any UIDs that are signed up today are going to have a chance to win 100 bucks today. We're going to send it to you within 24 hours. It's free money. You can trade that $100 up to like 10,000 if you know what you're doing. It's free. Andrew, what's going on, brother? Matt, Ridge, Kyle, Scott. Hope you're all doing well. Jason, Darren, Farouk. Welcome. Yeah, in the Patreon, I post buy and sell alerts. I give you guys constant market updates. So I'm gonna help you make money for sure. This is what I do for a living, and I do it really, really well. Hey Rick, how's it going? So by joining the Patreon, the VIP tier, you're gonna have access to the trade signals, future signals, and then of course, most importantly, like the spot investment trades. So that you don't have to do any charting, you don't have to understand when to buy, when to get in, when to sell. I'm always gonna post an alert so that while you're working and living your life, I'll tell you exactly when to buy and sell. Keeps it simple. Yeah, we're not really seeing much buying pressure at all right now. Very bearish price action. Warren put the FUD on the ETFs. Yeah. I don't think it really has any effect on the price. You know, the price is just pumped up. Bitcoin up 2x, you know, 2, 3x, however much it's up. So Bitcoin is just cooling off. The market just pumped massively. This is completely normal, completely healthy. And this is very expected. This dump here, I mean, it's 10%. That's nothing. Bitcoin just pumped up. From the bottom here, I mean, this is nothing. Remember, Bitcoin is up 100% in the past couple months. And from the bottom of the bear market up to 2x, 200%. So nothing to be concerned about. If you're holding long term, yeah, what does it matter, right? Well, if you bought the bottom, you might want to know when it's a good time to take some profits. A lot of people are traders, day traders like myself. So this means a lot to me. People that are day trading, this is a huge crash. This is a 10% move. That's tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of dollars to be made trading that. All right, if Bitcoin bounces up today, I think we come here, 45,000. Maybe at some point, maybe this weekend by Tuesday or something. Probably a lot sooner. I think we bounce up to here. This is my price target. This is where I'm looking to take profits. Ethereum is also not bouncing yet. We might not get a bounce until the stock market is closed. So that's going to be around 4 to 5 p.m. Yeah, everything is still just very bearish right now. A lot of selling. The sellers are in control. If we take a look at ETH BTC, we can see the ETH is kind of correcting from that. It's pulling back a bit. Bitcoin dominance should start to come up here. I need to move my Bitcoin dominant. There it is. Bitcoin dominance starting to bounce up a little bit. Yeah, there's just not much volume at the moment. Lionel lives in a toilet in California. Nice. What happened to what happened in crypto? Everything went down. People just taking profits. HNT up 7% on the hour, near up 2%, INJ 1%, FTT up 5%, XRP up 0.4%. About the day, HNT, FTT is up 20%, Blur up 7%, TIA up 2.5%. And this selling is not done yet. Hey, welcome from Pakistan. How are you? Litecoin? Litecoin looking pretty good. Very strong uptrend. Pull back, starting to bounce up. Ethereum needs to find support though. Thoughts on Cardano versus XRP? I like both. I think XRP has more upside potential. Holding XLM. Let's take a look at it. And this thing crashed hard today. It's already bounced up 3%. Pretty good. XLM looks just like XRP. Very similar chart. Very similar chart. XRP has found support. A lot of altcoins flush big today. I think we're going to get a bounce soon. Ali, if you want guidance, just join the Patreon VIP tier. You're going to have access to my alerts and updates in the market. You can use Algosniper. It's a great tool. Yeah, I would love to see a bonk pump. It hasn't pumped yet. It bounced up this week, but it hasn't pumped, you know? It's really hard for the market to bounce up right now. It's finding difficulty. Probably happens tonight. It's Friday too. So whenever you have a very bullish week, you'll see a lot of times on Friday is when there's going to be a red day, a sell-off day. Hey, gold killers, how's it going? What is scrolling on the right? Those are market orders. Wow, look at Ethereum. Not looking bullish. I think we get one more attempt down and then it's going to bounce. The market bottoms a lot of times when you get like a big flush and then you'll see a bounce. What do I think of Bitcoin? I'm just waiting on a bounce at this moment. Little mean reversion. What caused the drop? Well, we've had a massive hype event this week. A lot of excitement. And it's a Friday and people are taking profits, de-risking for the weekend. That's really all. The market just pumped up massively and it's just pulling back a little bit compared to this pump. So completely normal, completely healthy. But we might start a correction, so we'll have to see. And a correction is a period in time, a phase in the market where the market just goes lower and lower, consolidates, goes lower and lower until it finds support, and then it continues going back up. But a correction is a part of a uptrend, bull market, just the pullbacks before the next big move up. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. And make sure you guys follow, subscribe, check out the channel, check out the video description. You can join the Patreon and have access to these signals, the trade alerts, Algosniper, and of course, Blowfin.